Turn of the flip.
They talking about me, shit get risky. I want money, pumps they engine.
Me, I'm on my grizzy. I'm on my grizzy.
Wait.
They talking about me, shit get risky. I want money, pumps they engine.
I pull up on that time, I hope you niggas is prepared. I'm like AI with that practice shit, a Rocky on the stairs. Either way, I'm official, shit I've been through, need a prayer. You gon' probably see the Lord when I hit you with this chair. Woo. Feel like Ric Flair, yeah. Bang your baby mama 100 times like a snare. I'm the why, when, and where. Yeah. Pissy drunk off Julio, I pop off like a flare. If I ain't with the $1 billion show, I'm probably in my lair. Going dummy on something like people up under the stairs. I'm a mummy or something, rap a nigga like I ain't present. Got a shout out to that nigga that tried to murder my ex. Know you a blessing to this world and I just pray you get protection. Silly nigga, the money show me affection. Pistol on me moving so freely, some call it reckless. Double necklace like the cup that I'm drinking out of got Henny in. Ghost tells I give you the game cause you know we really in. Wait. Yeah.
Me, I'm on my grizzy. I be smoking till I'm dizzy. Got the stances on the glizzy. Don't make me spin this bitch like frisbee. Talking about me, shit get risky. I want money, pumps they itchy. Niggas wasn't with me, trenches. Niggas better keep your distance. I be on this mission. Blue cheese ain't no dressing. I be vibing, ain't no stressing. If I'm there, I keep my weapon. I want mine and I want extra. If you own it, I'm gon' catch it. I been on the potted pressure. Wish that weight like I wrestle that fly. Go turn your ass to Casper. Collect that plate like a pastor. I'm a money making bastard. Certain squares, white castle, ducking handcuffs and them shackles. I want cheese like a pack of niggas. Snitch without the rider. Me on that is half the battle. Me blow stacks to make them matter. If I'm fucker, then I spatter. Getting heads, you know I'd rather get that bread. You know I'd rather eat that dick. You know I love her. When I'm finished, you can get her. When I'm finished, you can get her.
So Worldwide Entertainment presents The Raw Side of Things TV.
Bam bam on the beat, baby.
That gas, that grass, that motherfucking gas, them trees that put you on your motherfucking ass. That gas, that grass, that motherfucking gas. Hit it 3 times, then motherfucking pass. That gas, that grass, that motherfucking gas. Them trees that put you on your motherfucking ass. That gas, that grass, that motherfucking gas. Hit it 3 times, then motherfucking pass. That gas.
Yeah, man. It's about to be different today, man. I'm really about to, really get on the raw side of things today, man. I really about to take this to another level, man. I want y'all to know something, man. Check it out. We back. We back. It's the raw side of things, baby. Yeah, it's the raw side of things, man. What's happening with you? Not the great. How you feeling, my brother? The brother on the board. How you feeling, brother?
Man, what's the word, player?
Man, we about to crank this thing up, man. You know,
Yes, sir.
yeah, this, the motivation gonna be cooked a little different today. So let me know, let them know
Okay.
what's good. Let me let them know what's good.
Okay, I
Check this
look
out.
forward to that.
Check this out, man. Let me tell them like this.
All right, let me put this up. Let me
Yeah.
get
This is the motivation, the Monday motivation for the Raw Side Nation, man. And I'm going through a little something personal. I'm going through something real personal today. And I'm just letting y'all know I don't give a fuck no more. Fuck the motivation, nigga. Y'all want that raw shit to go motherfucking viral, nigga? Oh, we going viral, nigga. We about to start just going crazy out this bitch, man. I don't give a fuck no more. Y'all niggas ain't goddamn hitting like, you ain't subscribing and shit. I'm done lost my motherfucking mind, nigga. I done called everybody, y'all motherfuckers ain't subscribing. Nigga, but we got about 300 some people, nigga. We need thousands, nigga. We trying to get it, motherfucker. I'm just fucking with you, man. I just had to I just had to talk that shit, man, to get y'all to say that nigga tripping, man. That's a good clip right there. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga lost his motherfucking mind. Cuckoo. No, baby, it's all. I had to fuck with him a little bit, man. They gonna see that when I thought I lost my goddamn mind, man. But I'm still here, baby. I done found my mind. You know, I'm here, baby. You know, I'm glad. No nigga, I bet them boy were like, man, that boy, I bet he bashing on cocaine. Goddamn, the way he acting, goddamn, nigga, he ready to go and hit a lick or something, lay somebody down. No, man, I'm just fucking with y'all, man, because it's a raw side of things. So we gotta goddamn evoke emotions. Yeah, we gotta evoke emotions, man. You know, sending a shout out to all my goddamn raw siders out there on the raw side nation side of the game, man. But check this out, man. We're gonna start off with the money motivation. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it like that. You know, keep the positivity. You know how we do it. You know, it's either ratchet or righteous, you know, because this is the universal duality. You can't have one without the other unless you're a hermit living off in the woods and shit. You know what I mean? I might do that shit when I get too old. Goddamn, you know, when that pill start working when I get old, and I'm like, hold up, this shit ain't right. Let me go to the woods, goddamn it. You know, fuck it. But anyway, check it out. But me and some old bitch go wither up and die by ourselves. You know, fuck it, I don't want to see no TVs. No, you get old. I know the old men don't be want to see them young fine motherfuckers no more. They be like, man, get the hell out of, you know, cause you can't do nothing with it no more. It look good. It remind you of the old pussy used to get. You know what I mean? When they get to that point, nigga, pass me the nearest pistol so I can blow my brains out. Just fucking with you. I know y'all like this nigga. Yeah, nigga. Anyway, I know. It's the raw side, baby. That's how we do it. Motivation, man, because we still pushing. I want everybody out there to live your dreams with your eyes wide open. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm right with you. Like I say, I'm not perfect. Hell no, I'm far from that shit. I bleed blood like the next motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Sit down and take a shit. Like, yeah, damn, you know. But that's the super shit talk. We don't go there right now. But to motivate, one thing we got to do when we are on this journey of being entrepreneurs is to protect your peace. You know, you got to have peace in your life. Protect your peace. If someone drains you every time they show up, put them in the limited access category. Up out of there. Your peace is not negotiable. Anybody who threatens, keep them distance. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you can't pour into an empty cup. Oh yeah. It's impossible, goddammit. You know, shit ain't gonna work if you try to pour into an empty cup, but you're gonna be thirsty. Not thirsty, you're gonna be thirsty, goddammit. You know what I'm talking about? You know, you get so thirsty, goddamn, you're like, I'm about to die at this moment. Anyway, you need to be an entrepreneur, an extreme entrepreneur, polymath. You gotta identify who actually shows up. This is what you gotta do in your life. You gotta, you know, look at everybody in your circle. You know, it's a big circle, but you got the small circle you got to build when you're really trying to get to it. And you got outer circles that go, you know, further out and further out. You got to identify who actually shows up. Put the people who support you, people that clap for you, on your inner circle. Stop giving VIP access to them motherfuckers who just show up with balcony tickets. I didn't hear it, goddamn. There you go. I know what County got. That's a hell of a goddamn. That's a hell of a goddamn punchline. Now, goddamn. And everybody want to call me and shit. Got to put it on. My fault, bro. My bad.
It's all good. You're right. But that was a good line. Stop giving VIP to people that got balcony seats. That was a hard line, and it's a lot of truth in that because when you down, the people that are in the VIP they tend to be there with you, but when you up, the people in the balcony seats who weren't there now that all of a sudden they're like, hey, why can't I get hooked up with the VIP? But you weren't there in the beginning. You weren't fooling with me when I was low and I had low numbers. So yeah, I feel that. I
Exactly.
feel that.
And I want to apologize for the little technical difficulty. I got to start putting it on airplane mode. I can always forget that. Everybody want to call me and shit. But anyway, also, like I say, on this journey, to correct your trajectory and have the path going the right way, you want to match the energy, match everybody's energy without losing yours. You know what I'm saying? If someone gives you love, give it back. Yeah. Yeah. If someone gives you love, give it back. You know what I'm saying? If someone gives you chaos, snap on. No, I ain't gonna say snap on them, but if somebody gives you chaos, give them space. Compartmentalizing is not cruel. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it's survival of the fittest. You attract who you are and what you are. So like I say, don't snap, just give them space. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real kind and move on. All right. And how to change bad habits when you're living your dream. This is something too that, I go through this as, I'm, like I said, man, fat vegan, goddamn it. I ain't ate dead animals over 15 years, but bread, pizza is the devil. I mean, that shit got me completely fucked up. That's why you might see me fluctuate. So I'm dealing with that spiritual warfare, trying to destroy that demon. And it got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I just be on some bullshit sometimes, but I'm getting on the right path. So changing bad habits when you're trying to live your dreams, replace it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't remove, replace it. Just don't remove. Bad habits, they leave a void. You know what I'm saying? Fill it in with positive actions. Swap scrolling and studying, start studying your craft, swap complaining with creating. You got to swap that shit. Stop complaining, because complaining only opens the door for more negativity. That's one thing I noticed. When you have a problem, you just, swap wishing when working. Swap it out. Don't wish, just go to work. Go to work. Old habits die hard, but new habits, they shape your destiny. So that's the direction you got to go. Build your future with small daily repetitions. Over time, just go to war. Write down everything that's holding you back. Do a listing. Let's just list everything that's holding you back. Like, we know ourselves better than anybody. Every man knows his limitations. So write down everything that's negative that's within you that you need to go destroy. Because like I said, it's God versus the devil, but it starts when you look in the mirror. That old outside game they playing with your mind is the outside game, but it starts with you. You are the universe, you and I versus the devil. That's how I break it down. It's a spiritual warfare. So write down all your demons. Just write all your demons down and say, how am I gonna go to war and kill all these motherfuckers? You know what I mean? That's what you gotta do. It's not gonna be easy, but once you start to identify who you're going to war with and what you're going to war with, the attack will be vital. It'll start eliminating over time. You say, damn, I killed that demon. Okay. You know what I mean? And be ready for when the demon tries to be born again and chop that motherfucker head off. You know what I mean? Be prepared for that shit, because it will come back, because nobody's perfect. So this is just a little motivation for the Raw Side Nation. I hope, yeah, girl, how we do it. Yeah. I mean, you gotta get these good habits in there. These good habits gonna get you out the hole, man. Like I said, I have fucked up more than most motherfuckers. That's why I can talk my shit. I done figured some things out. And so when I talk to you, I'm talking to myself. You know what I mean? This is like therapy. That's why I love this podcast. It's like therapy, you know. And the people that actually contact me and say, yo, man, keep up the motivation, man. That really helped me. Hey, I'm trying to do what I can do. You know, just stay tuned. I promise you I will get better because I'm studying my craft. And like I said, I'm studying me, myself, and I. And we're going to move forward. And that is the Monday motivation for the Raw Side Nation. We in here, baby. We in here. Y'all give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. Yeah. And y'all stay tuned. We got Cory Espie coming in the building. Yeah, Cory Espie. Yeah, that brother all over Tubi. You know what I'm saying? Amazon Prime, all these movies. Director, actor. You know what I'm saying? He got plenty of movies about to come out. Yeah, he stay doing some new shit. You know what I mean? He won't stop, don't stop. You know, no, and but yeah, he doing his thing, man. He goddamn Cory ain't playing no games out here with these folks, man. Y'all, we gonna talk to him about 15 minutes. Y'all stay tuned. We got the boom, and yeah. Y'all done seen him before. If you watching Tubi, boy, you done seen him. You know where you can not see him. It's like last week we had T Miles. You know, both of them. They going extra hard in the game. You know what I mean? So you know how we do it, man. This is Atlanta Wood. And let's go to the super shit talk of the day.
Oh my God, what is that? I'm the shit. And if you feel some type of way about anything I say, don't forget, I'm just talking shit.
Yeah. Man, I guess, man, it's, you know what I'm saying? I just can't say it enough on how our generations are, you know, our new generation is cooked. I was talking to a lot of youngsters this week and just checking their mentality on how they feel about their generation and things that's going on. And had this female, you know, she young, but I was just checking the mindsets and how they think. She said that she dates dudes. I don't know if you've ever heard of this shit called lavender relationships.
Nah, it's something new to me.
Yeah, you know, they got so many letters that are added on and these fucking.
Right.
Yeah, but that's one of them. It's part of the what's the name of it? It starts with a P. I just knew it. But anyway, it's one of the fucking letters. It starts with a P. I forgot. It just hell no. I'm talking about part of the alphabet soup community. They shit that them letters. It started with a how the shit started. Boy, you gotta drop a bomb for that one, Cole. But he went to the origin of that bullshit. You know, they act like it's separate, but boy, you just hit a point right there. Oh, hey, that boy just hit one of them points. They gonna get mad about that. But if you study history, you know the hell that shit started. That's the origin of it. You know what I mean? That's what they push. But it's what they got. Let me see. If you can name one of them, it sounds like what are the names? It starts with a P. God damn it. But anyway, man, I can't believe I forgot that shit. But anyway, because there's so many letters, but I don't start with a P. But anyway,
I got a lot of words for P that start with a P.
Not to my day shit though. What's the other one they got? What's the other one they got? Name one of them. Now it'll hit in once you say one of them.
What you start with a P or start with any of the letters?
Any one of them that they got.
Lesbian, bi, gay.
It's another one. That new shit.
Queer.
Pansexual.
Pansexual. What is that?
Man, she tells me that her and her friends are pansexuals, and they date bisexual men, bro.
Oh yeah, see, that's a problem.
Man, it's a big community. It's a big community of these females doing this shit. And she said her boyfriend.
A big community.
Yeah, it's the young people doing this now.
This is terrible.
Yeah, bro. They cook. Like I say, to each his own. I know people gonna watch this and get mad, but I say to each his own. I just feel bad when I see the youth involved in this because I got a homegirl. She's a teacher, and they got kindergartners to the 5th grade that's claiming binary. Chantel, she's supposed to be coming in, but she might come in.
Her name ain't Summer.
Nah. What's up, Summer? Who I know we got people coming in today. Summer.
Hello.
Can't hear. Yeah, Summer.
Hello. Hey,
Oh, what's going on, man?
Someone must
Summer.
didn't want to. Someone must didn't want to cam up.
Oh yeah, she hot, goddamn. She too hot
What
over
you
there,
mean she
goddamn.
got? She
I
worried
got
about
hot,
the law.
goddamn. Yeah.
Worried
working,
about the law.
working.
How you doing?
Oh, okay.
Good. How
We
y'all
yeah, yeah,
doing?
we open the flow for the callers to come in now. But you didn't want to show yourself. But what's going on with you? I'm glad you came in to comment
Not,
on this.
not
How do you
too
feel?
much.
Mhm.
Not too much.
What's going on? Have
Can
you
you
been
hear
checking the
me?
show out? Yeah, have you been checking the show out?
I Okay, first of all, I have been checking the show out. I want to say I watch a lot of your content and all of that good stuff. Some of it's good. I will say, I'm gonna be honest. Some of it's some bullshit now. Some of it's some
Oh,
bullshit. I'm gonna be real. Some of
oh,
it's some bullshit. Cause let me tell you
what?
something. You trying to
Call
make
it.
no. You trying to make it seem like every dude that said they pants is gay.
No, I didn't
And
say
my
that.
dude, he said, nah, that's what you're trying to make it
No,
seem like.
no,
You
no.
trying to make it seem like every
Hold
dude.
on.
No.
Wait, let me say one
No.
thing though. Let
Let
me
me
say
tell
one
you
thing
something.
though.
No, my man ain't
All right, go ahead.
gay. His homeboys, they said they pants. They been to prison, all that shit, but they not
All
gay.
right then.
They all got women. They got kids. They got women. They
Just
just
because.
said that's the trend. That's
No, that
that's
ain't no
what's
trend.
trendy. They
No, that
Oh,
ain't
even painting
trendy.
their fingernails. But
Oh,
y'all know
see,
what
see,
it
you
ain't
just
gay.
talking about
It
them
ain't gay.
pansexual,
No, they
them
was no,
pansexual
they
niggas.
no, and they was painting their fingernails in Africa.
No, we
oh,
don't.
Yes,
wow. Here
they
we go
We
was.
again.
don't.
It's trendy. It's
No, we don't do
trendy.
that kind of stuff right now.
It is
See,
trendy.
though all those men, I can guarantee you, all
This
those
the
men you
new
talking about grew
school.
up without fathers or with any
Yeah.
kind of male role models in their life. They grew up around women, and this way, see, single women they hate men so much that they only really accept gay men in their life.
That's what's going on.
How many of these single women you know they got gay friends? It's terrible.
Yeah, they scared of alpha males. They
Right.
want the beta, and they watered him on down to he just So yeah, you say your dude wear fingernails and toe polish.
No, not no toe polish.
Okay,
But he
You
okay.
will
might as
paint like
well.
one nail black and put like a cross on it or something like that.
Yeah, you might well paint his pinky toe too.
Oh my goodness. This what I
Hey,
be talking about right here on your
nah,
show.
nah, nah,
But
nah, hey,
I love the content though. I love it. I
right.
love it. I love it.
I appreciate you, man. Leave comments on, I mean, I'm glad you said what you said. Cause like I said, I just met this female that said her dude, keep his toes done with the nails or something, and she was bragging about it. And she feel like, when a dude
No, no.
well dressed, long as it's swagging out, I was like, this shit out of control. She a pansexual. She says a lot of pansexual
Not
young
a
females.
dress. Oh no, I'm not a pan nothing. I ain't into pan nothing. Nah.
Okay.
I know.
But yeah,
No.
yeah. But like I said, I was young. I sagged a little bit. We showed the tag, but we went below the ass cheeks. You
I
know
know
what I'm
you
saying?
did. I know you
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you.
you
I'm
gotta
just
keep it
saying.
real.
But
But it was
yeah,
trendy when you
but
was doing it. It was
we went below
trendy.
the ass cheeks. We went below the ass cheeks though. These boys below the ass cheeks and can barely walk like they walking like penguins.
It don't even make no sense.
Oh my goodness.
They whole underwear showing. Like
See it,
Mm.
did it?
who you showing off for? Like why you want to show other niggas your ass, your whole underwear? I ain't never sagged in my day, but I knew niggas who
Yeah,
sag. And when we
yeah.
did sag, like you said, we weren't showing our whole underwear.
Nah, hell no. Hell no.
Mm.
Like
Hell no. What that?
how you gonna fight
Exactly.
and then you gotta run? How you gonna run? You can't get away. Like
Exactly.
it's just too much
Mm.
strategy involved in how you wear your clothes.
They,
Definitely, if you're a
yeah,
young black man in the black community, you gotta be on your P's and Q's at all times. And sagging your pants,
yeah.
that goes against everything that's vital to your safety.
Man, I done seen so much. I mean, even in the trap, man, you see a lot of suspect shit. I done, it'd be weird, but I done seen somebody come up to get served and niggas just go back and pull out his ass, the dope out his ass and serve. I'm just like, God
Mm.
damn, like this. So, it's a lot of connections to everything going on, But it's just watered down today, man. These boys they different. They different, bro, But yeah, man, I'm glad you called in, Summer. Please share and let your
I'm
people
gonna keep
know.
watching y'all. I am gonna spread the word.
Yeah,
I'm fucking
and
with
I
y'all.
ain't trying to say, your boy gay. I just know it don't be looking right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
He
just
might
gotta
don't even
watch
know.
out for them. Don't be surprised.
He might don't even know,
Oh
but
my god.
Cause I done seen people get in a fight online where somebody just put their hand down there and finger up in the ass. So they doing that. They do it in prison. And watch this show called Fresh Out on prison. It's on YouTube. It's
What's
called
it
Fresh
called?
Out. Fresh Out.
Fresh
Yeah,
Out.
it's a prison talk, but these dudes been in prison like 15 to 20 something years, and they love to see dudes say they go straight up and put their hand down in their ass, and finger them in the ass. So I'm just letting you know it's connected to a lot of nonsense these Europeans done watered down the melanated people with.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna pass
And
it
everybody in
along.
Africa went righteous. So, remember, if they was found doing anything in Kemet that was on the bullshit, they got casted away.
Right.
It was never uplifted like Europeans did, like put you on a pedestal like you all that. So I appreciate you. Salute,
I
Summer.
appreciate y'all
I
for having
appreciate
me.
it, Summer. It was good having you on.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Y'all have a good one.
All right,
you too. All right. Yeah, they checking that. Okay, that's good. That's good, man. Yeah, I thought it was about to go all the way left, but she got down, she made her point. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I've been talking to the little youngsters and they own it, bro. They really don't. And I was talking to the girl about her boy, with that she said she don't see nothing wrong with niggas wearing dresses. That's a new style. And
like
she
I
think I'm
said,
crazy. Yeah, man.
That's these women, man. I mean, and all women ain't the same. Don't get me wrong. There's some respectable, nice, decent women out there, but you got a lot of these new age women, man, who, like I said, came up without a father or in a situation where, and they're responsible for raising young men.
Yeah,
and they're responsible for raising girls too. And it's just ugly out there, man. That's why every child need a father in their life, or else it get ugly out here, man. For real, community get destroyed. Right.
It's an example of family. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why I say I had the OGs be my father figures. But it was the wrong ones, but they made me tough enough to understand, you know what I'm saying, certain values, no, none of that, you know what I mean? Hell yeah. I'm just glad, I'm just blessed that I ain't even walked my dad's direction. My dad stayed in prison. He was a prison nigga, boy. Like, and my uncles are straight killers and shit. My dad want to hang with them. He came from a good family. My dad had my granddad and grandmama as good examples, but he still wanted to be in the streets because
right.
Like, because it's something attractive about that shit. Because they promoted it to be attractive back in the day.
Yeah.
They always showed the thug or the whoever was breaking the law as that cool motherfucker, and the nerds like they was lame as hell. Like if you was somebody smart and intelligent, like you was lame, and so that was the trick. And everybody fell for it. Everybody, the females start going for the, you know what I mean? And you see what they going for. And
a lot of our fathers came up, and I'm pretty sure your father came up during the time of when they had black exploitation films.
Yeah,
they had the beginning of rap. Even though rap was more conscious when it started,
right?
After Public Enemy, after they went over to the West Coast, and then you start getting to NWA, and you start getting into Spice One and old guys like that. It kind of turned to some different. But
man, I want to say thank you to Chuck D, Brand Nubian, Lord Jamar, Sadat X, Grand Pooba, the Poor Righteous Teachers. I want to thank you, man, for trying. You tried. You feel me?
Well, they help a lot of people.
Damn, here we go again. 1 second, bro.
Yeah. All those group, Public Enemy, and they have a lot of people actually develop some sort of consciousness. It's just that you have to be mentally strong to understand that, especially after NWA, and you start coming into that new genre of rap, what they call gangster rap. You had to be mentally strong to understand that. Yeah, there was some truth to a lot of stuff. They was showing the vision of what, giving their side of the story, what not. But a lot of it became just stories. They weren't real. So it changed up, but you had to be mentally strong to understand the difference between reality and what's out here just to sell.
Yeah,
Just what's out here for money. It's like going to a movie. Like when you go to a movie, you know that Denzel ain't just did this and killed 3 folks and then caught the bullet and the bullet like
yeah,
you know it's a movie. And you appreciate it for what it is. You appreciate the art.
right.
But for some reason, people take this rap stuff seriously and not understand it's just like the movies. It's an audio movie.
But
And you just
hmm
at some point you can appreciate the art, but it done got out of control. Don't get me wrong.
but I want to say something though.
The
I want to say
mainstream
something.
has.
I want to say something though, man. Even when KRS-One was in Boogie Down Productions, you know what I mean?
Right.
But his first two, Chris is the first one. Now he's positive now, right? But
Right.
he's the first one to have guns on the album cover. That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah. I
Ain't
mean,
that something? Ain't that something?
yeah. But like I said,
So,
back then the message was a
huh?
different message. The message was
Nah, but
different.
he was a gangster when they first started until Scott LaRock got killed, his DJ. They was
Right.
letting motherfuckers know we'll bust your head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even with the positive music, niggas are still ignorant, man. Niggas are still crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying the Public Enemy and all that, but our people, bro, we just so full of
But
self-hatred.
what I'm saying that they got to get both sides.
Yeah.
You can get both sides because this is what I realize about most people. You can listen to a lot of gangster rap and enjoy it because they got good beats, up tempo, all that kind. But when you hear something conscious,
Oh, they running.
They be like, damn, that's real right now.
They don't want to hear it though. They feel like
but I'm saying it's real.
Yeah. I knew. I knew.
When you out there doing wrong, and out there when you doing something positive.
I always listen to everything, even De La Soul, Trap Called Quest, and I listen because New York started off they ran shit, so
Right.
I was listening to everything that came from there. But I remember when the West Coast came in, when the Chronic came in, bro. I remember Trap Called Quest had just made Midnight Marauders, and we used to wait on Tribe like a motherfucker, be at the colleges, the females be cool, nobody want to fight, they giving up the pussy, it was all good. We having a great time listening to that type music, you know what I mean? But then I remember when the Chronic came out, I seen the whole mentality change and shit start looking a little different. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But we're gonna go to break, man, and come back and chop it up with the brother. We're gonna see what he's talking about, man. What was good in Hollywood, you know what I'm talking about, and all that good shit. Y'all hold on, man. It's the raw side of things, and we will be back. Again, it's the raw side of things, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And he'll smoke with Mary Jane, no longer Snow Kane. I don't have to say that shit, y'all need me thinking because I do my stand-up shit and talk about Snow. You think I'm still doing it. No, nigga, that's the past. Anyway, check this out. I need you motherfuckers to subscribe. There's going to be some problems by next summer. If I don't go viral, I'm going to turn back to the old me. And you don't want to see it. I'm be like the YNs out here, you know what I'm talking about? For real, nigga. I'm going to come out of retirement on y'all motherfuckers, man. I'm just fucking around. I ain't trying to get locked up. Nigga, you got me fucked up. Mm-hmm. Story time. What's happening? We're going to have a little story. Yeah, man, let me take it way back, goddamn. Show you some shit, man. Tell y'all why not to do drugs. I know a lot of y'all doing, the young people doing ice now. Like I said in the past, I have experimented. Right now, I only deal with marijuana, mushrooms is natural, and I don't really do that a lot. But I used to be a fool with it. I remember one time, like I said, when I was on the cocaine, snorting the cocaine with the killers, I almost had a heart attack. It's funny now when I look at it. I'm gonna make a little movie about it in the future. It's funny, this situation, but yeah, I had been snorting cocaine, and the thing about it, everybody used to ask me like, damn, how you snort cocaine and you don't smoke cigarettes? I never smoked cigarettes or drink beer, and I know everybody who be doing it, they be like, that is, steady smoking cigarettes, drinking beer, and they always ask me like, how you don't never do that? And I'm like, man, I don't fuck with that shit. I don't like no cigarettes. I don't like no beer. You know what I'm saying? But one night I found out the reason why they were smoking cigarettes and drinking beer. Hey, I'm smelling like goddamn Scarface. Think I'm just getting to it, geeked up out my mind. Then all of a sudden, my heart started beating on my chest like a like a goddamn gorilla inside a trunk trying to come up out that motherfucker.
Oh my God!
I'm like, boo, 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 boo. I'm like, oh shit. Like my eyes were like this. I'm like, what the fuck? So I mean, I got scared, right? But I didn't want to tell nobody because I thought I was about to die. I ain't want to sound like I was lame and shit. I thought that was lame to tell them I'm about to, have a heart attack. So I'm trying to play shit off. I done jumped up. So I'll be back. I ain't had no car, so I got down, go outside, and went walking to the store. Went to the store, and they weren't even selling beer no more. Because as a matter of fact, in the house, they didn't have no more beer or cigarettes. Reminds you of that. Let me take it back. So I go to the store and get some NyQuil. Ooh, bust that motherfucker over and just start drinking this shit, right? Dumb shit. Thinking that's going to slow my heart down, And I told the dude behind the counter, I said, hey, call 911. I'm about to die. I've been snorting cocaine. I'm about to have a heart attack. So he gave me the phone. I called him, talking to the people on the phone, asking all these questions. Then I started getting paranoid. I said, oh, shit. If the police come, they might lock me up because I've been snorting cocaine. I'm thinking crazy shit, right? So I done got down, gave him the phone back and ran to the house. I told one of my homeboys, I said, let me talk to you, bro. So I'm about to die, man. My heart going fast, man. So I don't know what to do. He said, go to the bootleg house. He closed, but he might, he might go ahead and open up for us. It's about like 3-something in the morning. So we went walking about 10 blocks, walking fast ahead like some crackheads down the street, cold as a motherfucker. Go to the bootleg man house. He in these apartments. I'm beating on the door like, boo, boo, boo. Man, I need some beer. I'm about to die at this motherfucker. I'm about to die at this motherfucker. Man, I'm beating on the door. The whole neighborhood and came out looking. I said, I've been snorting cocaine and I'm about to die at this motherfucker. Please, give me a bill. Man, he came to the door. He gave me 3 bills. He said, don't come around this motherfucker no more, dog. Don't never come around here no more. I got the bill. Look. Man, that shit saved my motherfucking life. Somebody gave me a cigarette. I said, man, no wonder y'all been drinking beer and goddamn smoking cigarettes. But anyway, man, I just had to bring that shit up because I know everybody here experimenting and shit. And I had to go to the hospital and get an EKG on my heart. So I'm just warning those that do all kind of bullshit,
Well, they're wild right now.
Yeah, I had several experiences like that, and I'm gonna put it all in a movie and show it. It's gonna look comical, but at the same time,
it is comical. Shit. What you talking about? It is comical.
Yeah, I know. After the
hilarious.
fact, no, and after the fact though.
Because you put your. I think you are blessed to be alive.
Exactly, bro.
Cocaine, the NyQuil, and the bill,
bruh. Nah, bruh, and that shit done happened so many times, bruh. Until I finally just said, okay. And I'll tell the other story later, next time. But hey, man, that was a wild one right there, my bro.
Yeah, well, it's a pleasure for us to have a brother in the green room. I'm about to bring him in, who is an actor, also a filmmaker, director. Got these movies. You might have gave him a movie.
I already got that movie, nigga. That's
okay. Yeah, I look forward to it.
Yeah,
why don't you go ahead and introduce the guest, man?
All right, man. Coming to the motherfucking raw side of things is Cory Espie. Go to keep it up, man.
What up, man?
Goddamn salute to you, man. What's popping with you, bro?
Man, nothing, man. Recouping, man. It's actually my anniversary weekend, my wife's birthday at the same time, and man, it's just been a crazy week, and we getting started with everything. We hosted a wedding this past weekend and started the celebration. So it's been dope, man. I've been having a good time. How about yourself, brother?
Man, I'm pushing, bro. Putting the puzzle together, man. Yeah, you know how we do it. It's good to have you on the show, man.
And I was listening to your story, man. Like you good?
Yeah. I'm putting that in the movie I got, though. I got so many experiences. I just want to scare people at the same time, give them the comical side of it, because it's funny after the fact. But while it's going on, shit is scary as a motherfucker.
Nah.
So I make jokes about, I'm very transparent about shit I've been through. You feel me?
Yeah. And that's kind of how this comedic world work, man. We take pain and turn it into laughter and give it power.
Yeah. So and hopefully it wakes somebody up, man. Cause these young dudes, they doing ice right now. These young females doing ice, 14, 15 years old. and they seen the commercials, their skin fall off, their teeth fall out, and they still doing this shit. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Man, it's just part of that addiction to the world, man. We can see a lot of something, just like in Houston at one point, man, how the rappers dying from syrup and different things like that, but it didn't stop people from drinking. Right? We don't really fall into that phase of something needs to be done until something hits us directly and it scares us. It shakes us out of it like, oh, it could happen to me. Because we the fact of if that happened there in Atlanta, I ain't really worried about it in Dallas until it hits Dallas.
Right. And I've been there too on the syrup. I've been there. Yeah, man. But but we gotta find out what's going on with you, bro. You goddamn out here killing the game, man. We see y'all all over the place.
Man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. And the thing about it is that being in a space now where opportunity finds itself giving you more of a landscape to work from is a blessed thing, man. But you find yourself in a space to where you're kind of ready to step into your own realm. And that's where I am now, man. I've done 13 movies in the last 10 months. And I'm just thinking to myself, it's time to now step into a different lane with myself.
Wow. So how did you start off, like, getting into the movie? Like, when did you, tell us where you're from, you know what I'm saying, and how you actually came into the movie game?
Well, I'm originally from Tyler, Texas. I reside in Dallas, Texas now. Actually, DeMarcus Bailey and I are from the same hometown. Everybody knows, Jeff Bailey puts out 5 films a year. At this point. But come back in, man, he was writing stage plays at the time. And this is a funny story I always tell, man. I was dating this young lady, and she said to me one day, was like, I think you know my brother. You know what I mean? And when he came up to crazy is because I growing up playing basketball. I played basketball, but I knew he had a brother, but I never knew he had a sister. So, and come back time, they was working on a new play, and his mom and his sister thought it would be a good idea adding me to the show because everybody knew I was a class clown. Well, I did that, the show running, but they ended up cutting the scene out of the show. So my 15 minutes of fame was over with. About a week before the show was to come back out, the lead guy quit in there. So I got a call from him and his mom, and it was like, do you want to come do the show? Here's what it is. Here's what's paying to do it. Man, I went in that thing, and what was crazy was at that time we wasn't doing block settings for rehearsals. It would just be the whole show every time. So even I had that small part, everything was in my head retained, and I said it for a reason. And so when I went to rehearsal, I went in there and immediately I started running the show. And the director was like, "Where's your script?" I said, "I don't know." He said, "How do you know all that?" I said, "Man, it's stuck in my head." So needless to say, we did the show, and they signed me 3 more. And at that time, a writer in the DFWA, my Miss Evelyn Reed came down and brought me to one of her biggest shows at Will Rogers Memorial. And man, after that, it just became bananas. We didn't look back, man. It just everything kept running. You know what I'm saying? I was going to auditions, and it went from having an audition to now just getting the calls. And then the one reason I say that, because what it was when I first got in the game, the lead singers, singers were getting all the lead parts because everybody for plays was writing, because movies wasn't heavy at this point. You still had to go out to Atlanta, New York, and LA to get the movie thing. So, but they were giving it. So the strength that I had is I was walking into these auditions and taking a script in 5 minutes and betting it to my head. And I was performing. So it was putting them in a position where, they want this song done, but man, they want a good performance too. So I was getting those roles, and it's just like, man, and I originally was a comedian, but there wasn't a lot of comedian jobs. So I went into drama. And so by the time I got into drama and everything picked up, going back to the comedy was so hard because now I was getting work, consistently. So that's kind of what set the foundation to where I am now.
Oh, we want to collab on some comedy too, man. We do this goddamn comedy I got going. So yeah. I'm glad you say you did comedy.
Yeah. I'm actually, man, December the 6th started a new comedy movie called Christmas in the Hood, man. It was just going to be really funny. It's going to be one of those Friday feels to this, man, with the way this is set up in this moment, man. So I'm really excited to get back in. Even the 80 movie, I did the movie 80-20 with Cory Pratt, and that was me going back into comedy and then just doing the Uncle Charles role, which Uncle Charles gave me to my first start to comedy, playing that old man character. And we just bring a lot of that to life, man. I got back into hosting and different things and just getting back on stage, feeling that mic. Like that. So I really want to dive back in there and get swinging and see where I'm at right now.
Yeah. So I know you probably ain't got it in memory, but can you give us a rundown of all the movies you done did? That's on Tubi?
Yeah. So just off the top of my head, if I can go like that. So the Love Drug series 1, 2, and 3, that was one of the things that catapulted everything like that.
Love and Drugs.
Love and Drugs. That's where a lot of people remember
Yeah, I know
started
about
from.
that. Yeah.
The Love and Drugs series. Going in from there, we got Love and Drugs, we got Creep, we got Defamation, we got Death Certificate, we got 80/20, we got Crystals with the Fam, Naughty or Nice, But I'm Married, being Homeboys, Jesus, when they ain't looking at them, everything. Oh, Carter High, a lot because it's one of the major starts I got from there was Carter High being a movie with Vivica Fox and Charles Dutton. There, that was about the Dallas Carter football team based on a true story. On there, man, you know what? When I'm sitting here doing this and just feeling all crazy inside, it's like, why do this? And you got a level of life to do it from. You know what I'm saying? That's why they keep this stuff so you don't have to think about a lot of things.
Oh, you talking IMDb?
Yeah. Yo, I have to think about that stuff because I know I missed somebody. And then some producer gonna comment like, "Yo, you didn't mention the movie." I'm like, I know, man. It's on the spot. You know, sometimes it be tripping like that, man. But yeah, for something I missed, man. Like I said, my first directorial is with Somebody's Gotta Die, which will come out next year. IMDb is up for that. Made an appearance in Mom's Perfect Match, Ruthless Atonements, which is just getting ready to come out. Get Back Up, which has my son in it. My son and I know it's a boxing movie that is coming. The Entanglement. The Entanglement has been doing real good stuff. Like I said, 80/20. The Creep 1 and 2, But I'm Married. I'm Desperate. That'll be coming out next year. Crystals with the Fam, Naughty or Nice, Mr. Gates.
God damn.
Yeah, this list is crazy, man.
Woo!
Angry That Blood for Blood. Younger Woman, 10 Toes Down 2, Forbidden Daughter. Oh, The Drop Spot. Oh my God. Christmas on My Block. Deacon Brown Daughter, Little Boys, Brothers 321, 57.
Where the bombs at?
Distinguished Robbers, Swerve Way. Oh man.
Drop the bombs, man. We need the bombs dropped on that motherfucker, boys, man. Hell, goddamn. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, it's been busy, man. I'm really grateful and thankful for it, man. But just
man, that's a
ready
blessing, bro. That's a blessing, bro. You really ain't playing no games, man.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So what's been some of the hardest struggles? It seems like you got it down packed, like as far as like your memory. But have you had any, haters or any things that happened on the set that you want to tell us that might have threw you off? Don't put nobody out there, but
Well, here's what I think about our business, man, and everybody knows because each city deals with their own level of this thing.
Yeah.
I think one of the things here in Dallas that we struggle with is we have effect, right? But there's not a level of transparency or accountability to one another. And what I mean by that is we want to treat the business like an NFL brand, right? But Dallas doesn't really need us to survive in the entertainment business. We got the Dallas Cowboys, America's team. We got the Dallas Mavericks, Texas Rangers, Stars. You know what I'm saying? We got Shaq walking his big ass around here, DJing and Addison everywhere. You know what I mean? The improv, so stars are used to being here. I watched Vince Vaughn walk downtown a few weeks ago going to a volleyball tournament. So there's no level of excitement for what happens in the independent world here because it doesn't need us. And that's why I tell them if we're going to do something in the mass of what we're doing, we need to treat it like the NBA. The NFL is a bigger brand, but the NBA have a bigger brand of stars, right? Because the NFL itself can tote itself as the brand. It don't have to have no face of it to survive because it's just a brand. The NBA has a Steph Curry, LeBron James, people like that. It keeps a face in the place so we recognize the global entity as it is. And in order for us to do what we need to do, and that's what I'm saying right here that comes between us is there's so much bickering back and forth about who should be and what should be and everybody should be. I always say this because people always try to treat things like this. They always say this thing is everybody's special. Well, I tell people if everybody's special, then nobody's special. And the place that we live life has a hierarchy about life. There's certain clubs. Everybody don't get in the Hall of Fame. Everybody don't get in the Good Boys Club. Everybody don't get in the golf club. They don't always get into the tight-knit places, right? The Grammys, everybody don't get a Grammy because it's specified that to create lane, create hierarchy, all that stuff. So I told people if we stop making it about self and understand what we need about pushing the narrative to the needle to what it needs to be, then we can survive better. More people are worried about feelings than facts here. The facts are what moves us in the place that we need to be. But we're so concerned about feelings and everybody's feelings getting hurt. But you know what I'm saying? Because if I go to name the top 5 list right now because they're accessible for me, then somebody's gonna be offended. Like, well, who is he to say who's the top 5 actors and stuff like that? We just need to find ourselves placing in one of accountability and self-awareness about what's going on and what we're doing in the ultimate goal. And Dallas then can then move to a mass position that is being, because we're putting out the material. We just don't have the cohesiveness together to understand what needs to happen on a hierarchy stage to put us in position to win.
Well said, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You dropping them jewels, boy. Yes, sir.
That's where I am, man. I'm about the facts now. Damn the feelings.
Yeah.
Damn the feelings. I'm about the facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta drop bombs for that. So you took up acting classes or just something natural that was in you?
So I did work. I never really went to classes, but I did workshops, and I've had trainers such as Drew Sidora, who played Victoria Rao, who played Drew in Young and the Restless, taking some work from her, and Darren Henson from Stump the Yard years ago did work, got work from him, and he taught me some things, and close to being people like Tony Grant and stuff. And then I still reach out to people that have mentored me in the game when I need it, because I actually teach a class now myself. So everything that I've gained in knowledge is what I do, and solid foundation is what that's built on. And I love it now, man, because I started doing that 3 years ago. And the thing about it is I was working with individuals that wanted to fine tune themselves, getting ready for films, certain roles. But then over the past year, man, I'm thinking that thing went from 4 to 5 people to over 50 something people being enlisted, this and online, right? And the thing that happened was that it became a movement, because and they was like said to me one day, like, hey, what's our name? Because I used to have it just intro to acting, because it was so many people hit me up, and I wanted to give them the information that it cost thousands of dollars for us to get. To get that information. So I wanted to put it in a place where people weren't paying a bill just to figure it out and stuff like that. So, man, we started doing it, and I was like, I never really thought about that, y'all, because do it. So then we voted on a name, and everybody knows I say solid a lot. I say solid, stands for 100, good, great, straight, all that, concrete. And so they wanted to put the foundation behind it, and man, we started building behind it. And I would always say this slogan right here. I said, no house was ever built from the roof down. It always started on a solid foundation. Right? And that's how the house had to be. And so now, man, we built a thing to where, man, these people are now going out. We're moving our own machine now from where we're filming our own stuff. We're putting people together that are doing the production side, acting side, and we're just really creating a machine here. So that's where I'm most excited now, man. I love being in front of the camera, I love being behind the camera, but man, seeing these people sprout out and do their things has really lit another fire under me, man. And that's what I'm so excited about right now. You know what I'm saying? And just see the win. I just saw a picture of them where they went over to Fred Hammond's studio to work on a project, and I just seen them all take a picture. And I'm just thinking, man, that's what this should be about. The community falling together in a family tie to that. Because understand this, everybody's not going to get in every lane. Everybody can't be Will Smith. Everybody can't be Denzel. Everybody can't be a B-list. Everybody can't be. There's a lane for you to find yourself in, and you have to be okay with that lane. Right. And it's not saying you can't aspire to be bigger, but everybody can't be. If everybody was an NBA star, NFL star, then nobody works at Brookshire's, nobody works at Jack in the Box, nobody works at Brahms, nobody takes us on the lift rides or none of that stuff. So everybody has a position to make this circle of life move the way it's moving. And I tell people like this in acting, you're not going to always get the lead role. Some of you may never be lead characters. Find that niche of what you're great at, get into that lane and become the best in that lane, because it's about consistency. Right. Tashina Arnold didn't work for 10 years after Martin. 10 years. She didn't have a consistent job. She did movies here and there, but until Everybody Hates Chris come along, that was her next consistent check. So this is about getting the biggest films or the biggest projects. It's about being the most consistent. Clifton Powell has never been per se the A-list, which I think he's underrated, but he's made a consistent living on being consistent and good at what he's doing in different type of roles. You know what I'm saying? So you have to find out what that thing is that you fit in and work real hard to do it. Even if for some people that wanted to be in acting and now find themselves in production, get on there and be the best production script supervisor, whatever that can be that you've learned how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And Tyler Perry's pretty much laid down that blueprint for that. You know what I'm saying? People that were with him in the beginning, he's made sure they stayed working consistently, whether it was in front or outside the camera. And then when that time came, and you can do this, because once you create a foundation for people to be in, then you can create a lane for them to just exist by themselves. Because you might not be the greatest actor, but I can say, hey, I got the money in the pool now. I'll just create a show and give you a show. Just for your life's sake, to say now, you had a show. You've had your own show. Even if that show don't go anywhere, but we were able to do that. Your loyalty, our commitment, our ability and our opportunity created a landscape now that we can do it for our audience.
Man, that's well spoken, brother. You really dropped a lot of game we needed, but I know you're motivated. It's gonna motivate so many people, man. I know my brother Naughty the Great got something to ask you before you exit out, man. What's going on, Naughty?
Yeah, man. I just want to know two things. Two things I want to know. One, we based out here in Atlanta. Do you ever come out here to Atlanta and check out the scene that is going on here with the movies or whatnot?
Yeah, actually, man, years ago I was back and forth in Atlanta heavy because Marietta, Georgia had been one of the spots for us when we would do our promo tours for new movies. So we would always come out to Marietta, and then a couple of my people that come out of my program, if y'all ever heard of Sasha Love, she's back there every other week, dealing with Polly and Love, the series that's running from that.
Okay.
So my goal after I start the tour for next year is to get back out there on that scene and start working on things that way or collabing that way with different people. But I do have people out there, and then we talk and stuff, what I mean, and everything. But I just hadn't been back that way because there has been a level of consistency I found from here, and then like Rochester, New York. I built a new relationship with there, so I've been going back and forth doing films there. But I plan on coming back out that way. That is the goal.
Yeah, and my other thing was I hear you because we got listeners who listen from all over the country, and I know you say you got a lot of things popping out in Dallas or in the Texas area. How how do you find new talent? Do you hold auditions or because I know you have movies coming up that you say you're working on, and you got things that you're doing as far as being a filmmaker. How can people get in touch with you if they want to, put their face out there, put their name in the hat, so to say?
Got you. Well, one way to do this, man, is here's what again. Like I said, my solid foundation coming through my program, man, helps a lot with that because I even have online for people that are in other states and other areas. Because what I do a lot of times that gives sort of an advantage is people putting that money into doing that and showing up week after week. I then start bringing the producers and directors in on sessions, and they get a chance to watch you do your thing and go, "Oh, I like that." And give, you know what I'm saying? Because some
Right.
auditions you might not get to, or some auditions they may be 300 people in audition, they get to yours and you 299, right? And they may not get that full attention. But what happens is with the relationships I build, yeah, they'll come on that line, and in that session right there, they'll get to see what you've been working on and how you progressed and an opportunity, and also just following things. And also, what I'm going to do and working towards 2026, I am setting up workshops to come into different areas, and I've worked out stuff with different producers that we're going to come into those areas, give all this information about how to get into business, get started, and different things like that. But also, each city that I come into, we're going to take two people out of there who give one of the best performances, male and female, and they're going to get an opportunity to either come to Dallas or areas that I'm talking about that are being in and get that film experience.
Man, that's what's up.
And let me just because I know you probably work in the multiple genres. I want to know what genre do you like. What's your baby? What's your favorite genre to work when it comes to doing movies?
Oh, did I go out? Was that me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but you back. Did you hear my question?
He said, "What's your favorite genre?"
Yeah, I think he probably going in and out.
I don't know why
Yeah, I
that's
said,
doing that.
what's your favorite genre of film to work to be a part of?
It's even though I'm just getting back to it, it's gonna be comedy, man. Because it's just
Right.
something about
Okay.
comedy that hits people in the gut. It changes people's atmosphere a lot of times because the world, as you see it, is so corrupted right now. So I think now comedy is taking us back to a place to where we can just see struggle, but find some laughter in that where we can join together and just feel good about the moment.
Mm, okay. I'm glad to know that, man. We're gonna have to collab for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Man, for real. I'm
Yeah.
with it, brother.
Well, hey, man, I'm so glad you came on the raw side of things, man. Before you leave, my brother, first of all, tell everybody where to find you, your social media, your whole contact.
Yeah. Everything is cool.
Then,
Oh,
yeah, then please leave us with for the raw side of things, drop the raw side of things. Go ahead, brother.
got you. Got you. Man, you could catch me on everything Cory Espie. All of my social media start with Cory Espie, CoryEspie. They'll have the real and different things on there, but everything is Cory Espie on there from YouTube channel to on in there. And definitely go on there. I respond to I respond to all of them now because all of them. I mean, I'm definitely doing a lot of promoting on. So definitely doing that. And I want to thank Raw Side of Things, man, for bringing your boy on. We're here
Yeah.
today, making that thing go down. I'm gonna tell you like it is. I swear, oh Lord, when you tune in on Mondays, you want to make sure you get to the Raw Side of Things because you don't want to hear them things. And I say, forget them kids. 2, 4, and 6. Catch 1 o'clock, showing up, going down. This a man in the building. I swear, oh Lord, Raw Side of Things.
Man, I salute, boy. You a funny nigga, but we gonna connect. Yeah, man.
Dope, man.
Yeah, man. Till next time, man. We go damn so make it happen. Salute, man. Yeah.
Brother. Thank you for what you're doing for the community and giving people like us a platform, a place to come speak and do this and collab on, man. Thank you.
Man, it's all good, bro. I appreciate you, man. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. And you have a great one, my brother. Hey, man, that was a great interview by Cory Espie, man. Yeah, I told you, man. We got the hitters, man. We got the hitters. They be knocking it out the park when they come to this motherfucker, man. Y'all, man, we ain't bullshit. Anyway, man, check it out. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. The last blast of the day, the Raw Side of Things.
Again, it's the Raw Side of Things, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And he'll smoke with Mary Jane, no longer Snow Kane. I don't have to say that shit, cause y'all need me thinking cause I do my stand-up shit and talk about Snow, you think I'm still doing it. No, nigga, that's the past. Anyway, check this out. I need you motherfuckers to subscribe. There's gonna be some problems by next summer. If I go viral, I'm gonna turn back to the old me, and you don't wanna see that. I'm be like the YNs out here, you know what I'm talking about? For real, nigga. I'm gonna come out of retirement on y'all motherfuckers, man. I'm just fucking around. I ain't trying to get locked up, nigga. You got me fucked up. Mm-hmm.
Bam, bam, tick tock, tick tock. Shout and do it for the ground. Bam, bam, tick tock, tick tock. Shout and do it for the.
Yes, sir. It's time for the last blast of the day. It's one not aka One Man Cave in the building. Third member, the Raw Side of Things in the building.
In the building, man. In the building, man. Hey, that was a great one, man. You dropped a lot of game. You dropped a lot of game, man.
Yes, sir. That was a good interview, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well needed, bro. It's gonna help a lot of people out there get inspired. Yeah, man. This is the last blast of the day. Y'all know how we do it. I'm glad y'all stayed all the way through, man, and check this out. You know what I'm saying? We do what we can do it how it should be done. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, you know what it was, and it shall be. It's the Raw Side of Things, man. We just dropping this game and put a little something in your brain, help you maintain. Hey, check it out, man. We gonna be here after New Year's on a whole nother level. So I want y'all to stay tuned. We're going to switch the time up. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a little later at nighttime. And also got this thing called the Sir Bam Bam Twerk Challenge for all the twerkers out there, the females that be shaking their ass and making that cash, or just shaking their ass and shaking that ass. It's going to be a twerk challenge. You're going to see the little clips out there. All you got to do is just use the audio clip, make your own video, and DM us, and we're going to promote it up until the beginning of next summer to make this song go viral for this movie. You know what I'm saying? You got 20 winners that get a chance to get inside the party scene. And if you also rap, y'all females that rap, you get free studio time, and you get writers if you need writers. And it'll be much more, but just stay tuned, man, and just look out for that Do It For The Gram song. And it is what it is, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Yeah, is that your track?
Yeah, that's my track. That's gonna be for the Yeah, Do It For The Gram.
Yeah, I shoot, man. You got your song, man. I thought that was record or something, you know.
Yeah.
You got your song right now.
Yeah, you heard the clean version I put out?
No, I ain't heard the clean version, man.
I just put a clip. Yeah, I put a clip out right now. We're gonna just push that clip, and if the person can go in there and take that audio and make their own video and just put it back up and tag us, and we'll push it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have a lot of females that dance. Go ahead and do their thing. You know what I mean?
What's up right there?
They get a chance to get in the movie on the party scene and show out.
Right.
Yeah. We're gonna have a crazy party scene. Like trying to go back to house party.
Right.
And
Now,
yeah,
let's remind the people that Terry Miles got a open
oh yeah,
cast November
yeah.
29th, Camp Creek.
Mm-hmm.
You can Google it. You can go back, follow the show, watch the show, and get the information and take your headshot out there or email the headshot before you even get there. And man, have an opportunity to jump off in one of these shows or one of these movies.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got the talent, because a lot of people claim they got the talent, but when
Mm-hmm.
the lights come on and the cameras get rolling, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? They shy away. So
Gotta show up and show out. Yeah.
show out. Whatever you gotta be ready to go.
Yeah.
You gotta be ready to go at any
We can't
time.
put the flyer. You should put the flyer up there, but it's too late now. But we'll do it next time.
Yeah.
It's too late there. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't got the flyer, so I gotta get the flyer, put it up there, and they can get that information. But like I said, they can get it on the raw side of things. You know, they can go watch the last show and get the information they want. We'll put it out there. We'll put it out there like maybe next week, because the 29th will be at the end of next week. So yeah, they got time. We got time.
So what's the word on them dirty birds, goddamn? What's really happening?
Man, me and Culture tonight, and I said me and Culture tonight, we're gonna be talking all things NFL, recapping NFL Week 12, and I'll also replay that show tomorrow at 5:00 on In the Game Network, Built for the Radio Network, One Man Cave, also LinkedIn, also the Twitch. I mean, we something everywhere. Instagram. So we're gonna talk about them birds. We're gonna talk a lot about Shador and his performance from yesterday, and we're gonna talk about how them Eagles allowed the Cowboys to come back and win the football game that they shouldn't have won. So that's a lot of things we got to chop up. We're gonna chop it up tonight, immediately following the Monday Night Football game. And if you can't watch it tonight, tune in tomorrow at 5 and watch the replay. It's just as good because it's still new. So yeah, man, that's what we got going on the
in the game.
In the Game Network, One Man Cave, Built for this Radio Network. They always show it love. So shout out to Knox in the building, and shout out to Chief, shout out to Poe, all these folks, man, who did do a lot of support to the channel. Stacy, you know, all of us.
Yeah, man, the birds gonna win. They won that thing, huh?
Yeah, they won with the bad cup, man. Kirk Cousins went in and played a decent game. You know, they played a bad team, but it don't matter because, you know, that defense showed up. And that defense showed up. They showed out. They turned the ball over and set themselves up for easy scoring opportunities, which they capitalized on. And truth be told, in the NFC South, the Falcons still got a shot to win the division because the Bucs been reeling lately. And Carolina, even though Carolina's played well and they got the Falcons number, Carolina has a big game tonight against San Francisco, and they lose that game. That gives the Falcons will be right there. They just got to handle their own business at that point. So now they got to do it with the backup. They got to do it with Kirk Cousins the rest of the way out because Michael Penix is out for the season with ACL injury. So can the Falcons defense continue to play like they played last night? And can Kirk Cousins continue? Can he get his stride back? And if those things can happen, you'll get Drake London back probably next week or the week after that. The Falcons got a shot. They got a shot to still win the division and go to the playoffs. It ain't over yet.
That what's up. Hey, y'all got it, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen about 20 homeless folks doing an electric slide. I said, what the hell? This shit, my new shit done changed in the city, man. You know what I'm saying? But no, man.
Well, you know the electric slide don't never get old.
Yeah, man. It's all good, man. We gonna make it happen, man. The city coming back. Shit, it might be the Falcons, the Birds, and the Hawks one year. Imagine if that happened. Everybody just won.
I mean, the Hawks good this year. The Hawks can make some noise this year.
Hey, man, this has been a great show. I want to salute and thank everybody for watching. And this is the raw side of things. Until next week, y'all stay tuned. Cause we gonna make sure it boom. Boom.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel.